Welcome to the video guide for Tartarus Wrath Master, a new Agito Uprising difficulty released as part of patch 2.1 of Dragalia Lost. My name is Xenozillus, and let's get straight to it. This guide assumes you're familiar with the expert difficulty of the fight. If not, I'll link to the expert guide in the top right with those YouTube cards widgets. Anyway, you'll be glad to hear that there's no more enervation. However, the Hell's Brand, Vengeful Spirit, and Steel-Forged Body mechanics remain, now all present in the same phase. As with all Agito fights, certain mechanics and attacks will be skipped or repeated based on phase progression and remaining hit points. The Master difficulty fight starts in phase 2, but you'll notice that there are 3 portals. These are handled in the same way as Expert, with 1 curse and 2 poison portals. For punishment waves, instead of a star formation from the center of the arena, there are now 3 sets of waves traveling in 4 parallel lines. 2 players will be bubbled for the shift. To make it easier to break the bubbles up to the 3 waves, place the bubbles in the same wave or in 2 adjacent waves. Chaotic Nebula now targets multiple players, but small telegraphs indicate which players are tracked. These detonate a bit faster than an Expert, but this also means that they don't grow as large. As with Expert, lead this away from the party. The final mechanic that's different is somewhat similar to Void Shower. After getting Tartarus to about 40% hit points or less, he will start to fire 4 sets of 3 lasers. There'll be 1 safe column for each set of lasers, so follow this as necessary. The final set of lasers will be coupled with Mortal Chaser. Players will have to space themselves out within the safe zone to avoid overlapping and taking damage from multiple hits. And that's about it in terms of the different mechanics. The main points of the fight where I noticed the most mistakes in public rooms are typically the punishment waves and overlapping Mortal Chaser in the safe zone during the lasers. Other than that, the fight isn't too different from Expert, except for the thankful removal of the enervation mechanic. In terms of team compositions, I've noticed standard light compositions with a healer work just fine, but there's also Karina/Mitsuba compositions cheese clearing the fight in under a minute. The Karina cheese is fiddly enough that I don't see too many public rooms clearing with it, though your mileage may vary. As always, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.